Why, hello, you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Beyoncé reaction video. Alright, so this is a little bit of a weird one, alright? This isn't Beyoncé, it's The Carters. Now, The Carters, well, that could be anybody. That could be anybody. I don't know who that is. I have a guess, it's Beyoncé and Jay-Z. So this is a Beyoncé and Jay-Z collaboration album, I believe. There's 9 songs on it, so we'll split into 2 parts. We'll do 4 and 5. I'll upload the unblurred to Patreon because there is a music video, and Beyoncé's music videos always need to be blurred, so I'll upload the unblurred to Patreon. So if you want to check that one out, I'll leave a link in the description. So yeah, The Carters. Curious, is every single song going to be both of them? Is it going to be some or the other? And what is the story behind the creation of this album? This is supposed to be part of the Lemonade trilogy, right? The other part of that trilogy is supposed to be Jay-Z's 444. Now, I have seen a lot of people asking me to react to that. I don't really know what you guys would like. Would you guys like me to do 444 after The Carters? Would you like me to finish the Beyoncé journey and do 444 after that? Or do you want me to do it separately and just do it as another random reaction? I don't actually know. It's kind of hard to get it. Keep in mind, if the comments don't literally tell me exactly what you want, like do this, and I see which comments get the most likes, then I don't really know. I'm kind of just guessing and floating at this point. Most people were asking me to move on to Everything Is Love, the Carters album we're going to jump into now. Most of you were asking me to do that. A few people were asking me to do 444, and I was like, okay, well, I'll do Everything Is Love next, and then if people want 444, maybe we do it after? I don't know. I'm gonna read the comments to see what you all want, but for now, I'm really excited about this. It's the first collaboration album we've had. It's not even called by Beyoncé, it's just The Carters. So this is something incredibly new, and I'm very curious to find out if every single song on this album is gonna be both of them. Anyway, please like the video if you want to support it. Please subscribe for more. Without more talking from me, let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Beyoncé and Jay-Z's collaboration album, The Carters Everything Is Love.
Right now inside the place of big the one Jay-Z and B. Slowing down the dance to a different type of speed. Here what? You know I'm cool like with the party beats. You know, I blow that beats.
Let's make love in the summertime, yeah. On the sands, beat sands, make plans to be in each other's arms. Yeah.
Let it breathe,
Yeah.
let it breathe.
I wanna drown in the depths of you, yeah, yeah.
This immediately gives off an energy of like a casual recording session. I can imagine both Beyoncé and Jay-Z in like a booth in another country, like not their own booth, like a rented out booth in another country, recording this song when on like a holiday or something, and then it's just like vibes. It feels way more casual, way more chilled. It's got like a vibe holiday energy.
When the water's so blue,
Like a casualness to it.
So blue.
so blue, so blue. I need to take my time, oh yeah, show you something real,
So real.
so real,
Let it
so
breathe.
real,
Let it breathe.
so real. I want you to come inside right now, so you know just how I feel, how I feel.
Let it breathe.
We never been this far from the shore. We might not ever go back anymore. Got you all of your emotions, hit you with the force, then tell me your desires.
This is the first song on this album, by the way. This is the opening song. And if this is the sort of precedent that it's establishing, then we are in for just such a mellow vibe from Beyoncé and Jay-Z here. You've got Beyoncé taking the lead. You've got her not going too vocally heavy. Almost just feels like she's kind of just talking to us. That's where that vibe energy comes from, and that casualness. It's not Beyoncé like going crazy. Nothing's really going crazy. Everything's slowed down and simple. It feels much more casual, like a casual delivery. It does feel kind of like a conversation.
Don't ever tire. You rather play the game than to throw the fight. Boy, you know that ain't right. Your affection, I need that attention.
The instrumental
Down motion, I'm swimming.
has absolutely got more like jazz and souls and blues like influenced in the last few Beyoncé songs we react to. That's definitely something that's becoming much more prominent in the
My
music.
ocean, yeah, yeah. Let's make love.
So I keep making the comparisons to the band The end. It's very
On
simple.
the sands, beat sands, make plans to be in each other's arms.
Let it breathe.
I wanna drown in the depths of you, yeah.
I love that line. I want to drown in the depths.
Water's so blue.
Oh, that quiver from Beyonce.
So blue.
I brought my sand to the beach, hopped out the land with the sheep, skin rugs on the floor. We hug, made love on the seats. We tried to hide in the hills. We watched the sky turn peach. Summer's light, like summer's night. It's like Christ's masterpiece. She tastes like Corona Light, sweet. Even the lime got a squeeze. She gave me a little sweat to chase behind my weed. If I could stay in her hair forever, that'd be fine by me. I don't have no concept of time, even with a rose gold concept on me. I remember.
See, this is what I mean when I say that vibe, that freaking summery holiday vibe. Even Jay-Z's lyrics are kind of alluding to that fact. He's talking about like going somewhere comfy, relaxing, sitting down, watching the sky change colors to that summer setting sun. Like it feels that I'm feeling that energy. He's talking about Corona and the lime and the beer. Like it feels like that. The whole song has had that kind of on a holiday. Jay-Z and Beyonce just walked into a studio and just vibing, like window open, some hot summer air outside, and they're just there singing into a microphone. There's such a calming, casual, and warm
Summer
nature
nights
to
in the
this.
projects, bullet rounds interrupting my cheek. When the worst thing that could
Well,
happen,
I
took
didn't-
up his jacket and ran back down the street. And Bel
Well,
Air
now
only
we've
the nights
changed.
get cold. I wrap the yellow jacket around me. It's not lost on me. Music has my kids sound asleep.
Ooh, let's make love in the summertime, yeah. On
Love in the
sand
summertime.
beach and make plans to be in each other's arms.
Beyonce just sounds heavenly on this as well. And the reference, let's make love in the summertime, we're going to the beach. Even Jay-Z said, I came to the beach with my own sand. Which, I have no idea what that means, but for some reason I like that line.
Breathe,
Yeah,
let it breathe.
yeah.
He's saying let it breathe.
I need to take my time to
Go
show
on,
you
Beyonce.
something real.
So real.
God, the light
This is
quivers on her
real.
voice.
I want you to come inside right now, so you know just how I feel. How I feel. Let's make love in the summertime. Let's make love.
If this whole album is gonna be like this is gonna be an energy that is gonna make me lie down, put a blanket up, and close my eyes. It's such a nice energy. It feels so good. I've got like light goosebumps. I'm just like rolling my shoulders. This feels so good. Oh, I want to go to like a beach and listen to
In the
this.
summertime, be in each other's arms.
It's beautiful.
Breathe, let it breathe.
Let's make love in the summertime. On the sands, beach sands, make plans to love in each other's arms.
Violin outros. Whoa. Give it your classical touch on this mellow love story.
Well, love never change, you know, people change, you know. Love never change. Love is universal thing. Love is going to express itself as a form of forgiveness and compassion, you know, for each other, you know.
I always say that for me, love is magic, and I stand by that. It is a magical feeling. First time you have a child and you just see them and you get this weird feeling in your chest and it's like a new emotions unlocked. That's pure love. And when you fall for someone, when you want someone in your life all the time, you want to spend the rest of your life with someone enough that you marry a person. That's pure love as well. And I feel like there's a magic there. I feel like there's something uniquely special about love in general, and I can't explain it. It's deeper than just some like chemical reaction. There's a deepness to it. I just call it magic. I think it's a magical feeling, and I love that's something that Beyonce talks about so much. The significance and importance of love, and sort of surrounds her music with it. It's something I just really click with. This is an interesting opening. Mellow, beautiful, sensual, and sweet. We're going to the beach. We're relaxing in the summer sun. You're with that special person, and you're just you're just feeling yourself. I imagine it takes everybody back to some kind of trip or holiday or moment with somebody in your life. Whether it was you just wandering down the beach or going on a holiday, going on some kind of trip, or just going on a drive. You know, those like warm summer drives where you roll down your window and you've got the summer air just coming into the car and you've got your hand out of your window and you're just driving somewhere. It is a song that captures all of that. You're with someone you care about and you're just feeling that warm air and you're getting lost in it, and the summer energy is all around you. It's consuming you, and there's just that love for you and one other person. It's beautiful. Feels nostalgic almost. There's such a warm nature to this song in both the lyrics, in the message, and in what is being described in terms of the summer. You know, like, it's there. I mean, it's almost like this song is called Summer, you know? And that's exactly what it captures. So perfectly and beautifully, it captures those warm summer days, those warm summer evenings with that person next to you, keeping you warm as well. There is a real romance to this. And I think the outro of the song, having that like violin effect, gave it that classical 60s kind of movie romance vibe, where you could just imagine that couple in like a sports car driving down the LA coastline or something, waves crashing on rocks, probably wearing one of those random like head things with the giant sunglasses, classical romantic love in some red convertible, just driving. And that classical outro made me feel like I was watching an old school romance movie like that. Truly a beautiful start to this album. And it's got me incredibly curious for the rest of this album now. If the album is going to take this like mellow journey, I feel like I'm going to fall in love with this album so much. That is a vibe I can so get behind. Now the next song is the only one that has a music video, and it's called Apeshit. So let's go. Very different title from Summer. How long after Lemonade and 4 for 4 did this come out then? What's the timeline for these releases? Is that the real Mona Lisa? That is, isn't it? That's the real Mona Lisa. I've never been. It's the Louvre, right? That's what it's called in Paris. I've never been there. I've only been to Paris once, and it was for one night. So we tried to do as much Paris stuff as we could in one night, and then we went back the next morning. And yeah, the Louvre wasn't one of the things on our list, but I'm fairly sure from the pictures and stuff I've seen, that's the real room. This is not what I expected. This is very different. This is very modern. It feels like a modern rap song, and it's got Beyonce on it. Beyonce doing like a modern rap song. It feels well modern. Considering everything around Beyoncé and Jay-Z right now is the opposite of modern, it's almost like a contradiction. But it's also, I guess, a flex.
Check. Put some respect on my check. Pay me in equity. Watch me reverse out of dicks. He got a bad bitch. We live in lavish.
My whoa, what the heck is this?
I got expensive habits. He wanna go with me. He likes to roll away. He wanna be with me. He wanna give me.
This is something that I love so much about Beyonce, and I've said it a million times, and you know what? I'm gonna keep saying it. When Beyonce lines up with her dancers, when she has her backup dancers behind her, when Beyonce is with her dancers, she moves exactly the same. Like sometimes with artists, the backup dancers are like obviously professional dancers, so they shine a little bit brighter when it comes to the dancing, just because it's their whole life. You know, the singers are there to sing and dance. But when Beyonce dances, she just moves. She moves. Look at her. Look at the hip roll. Jesus.
paw, give me the ball.
The way she just... The way... the way she so casually delivered that line. Look at her face.
Get off my dick.
That is the most casual delivery of a line like that I've ever seen.
Give me the
I
ball,
love
give
it.
me the
Only
ball.
Beyonce.
Take a top shift. Call my girls and put them all on a spaceship. Hang one night with Beyonce, I'll make you famous. Have you ever seen the stage going ape shit?
Oh, go on, B. Maybe not. I thought we were gonna have a drop there. The heck is this? Oh, we're building, we're building. This is so different. This is such a different Beyonce song. It's so modern.
Step my money fast and go fast, fast. Fast like my Lambo.
This is so unusual. I've never heard a Beyonce track like this. What the heck, man? The fact that we went from summer, mellow summer vibe, to this, some like flexing freaking song in this beautiful museum, all around this like priceless art. We got Beyonce and Jay just standing there looking like art themselves, looking absolutely freaking gorgeous. And then we just got this song, which, like I said, pure flexing and modern rap. You have like modern rap styles and instrumental modern rap flows. What the heck, man? And it's not even Jay-Z. It's not even Jay-Z doing the verses. It's our girl Beyonce.
Fast like my Lambo. Jumping off the stage.
What the heck?
Crowd better save us. I can't believe we made it. This is what we made, man. This is what we're thankful for. This is what we think, man. I can't believe we made it. It's a different thing. Have you ever seen a crowd going ape shit?
I'm a gorilla in the fucking coop, finna pull up in the zoo. I'm like Chief Keef, meet Rafiki, who been Lion King to you? Pocket watch it like kangaroos.
The Lion King ball was crazy.
Man, the clips for that monkey business. 4-5 got change for you. Motorcades when we came through. Presidential with the planes too. When better get you with the residential. Undefeated with the cane too. I said no to the Super Bowl. You need me, I don't need you. Every night we in the end zone. Tell the NFL we in stadiums too. Last night was a fucking zoo. Stage diving in a pool of people. Ran through Liverpool like a fucking beetle. Smoke Gorilla Glue like it's fucking legal. Tell the Grammys.
That bar ran through Liverpool like a fucking beetle. It's crazy. Oh my word. His flow switch up then? Gorgeous, by the way. It's such a good switch up. Such an amazing adaptation there. Really well done. Great breath work to be able to switch up that quick. Not take an inhale note and just go straight for it as well. Pick up the tempo like that. Real nice touch. His flow was very, very slick there. This song is straight out freaking flexing, man. It's flexing. It's flexing. It's them letting know all the people that have been giving them shit. Look what they've done. The fact that they are like as famous and as huge and this super freaking power couple that they're flying around like the different countries with the same kind of entourage as if they were presidents, as if they were world political leaders, tells you everything you need to know.
People ran through Liverpool like a fucking beetle. Smoke Gorilla Glue like it's fucking legal. Tell the Grammys, fuck that O for A shit. Have you ever seen a crowd going ape shit?
Step my money fast and go fast, fast. Fast like my Lambo. Jumping off the
My
stage.
word.
Crowd better save us. I can't believe we made it. This is what we made, man. This is what we're thankful for.
God, the hip movements are crazy.
We made it. It's a different thing. Have you ever seen a crowd going ape shit? Haters in danger. Whole lot of gangin'. 35 chains. I don't give a damn about the fame. G.A. planes. Alexander Wayne. She a thought that you claim. Can be typing my rain. Oh.
Who's Alexander Wang? Alexander Wang. Alexander Wang. Alexander Wang. Alexander Wang. Alexander Wang. Alexander Wang is a fashion. It's a fashion brand, fashion label. Ah, okay. Official designers and clothing accessories. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. I should have guessed. It's Beyonce. I should have guessed.
My bitches are popping, we go to the dealer and cop it all. Sipping my favorite alcohol. Got me so lit, I need Tyler.
What is she doing? This Beyonce, man. What the fuck?
Sending the missiles out. Tricking my inhibitions out. 250 for the rich and meal. Yeah, live in the field. My body make jiggle go near. Man, my mama, my lord, my shield. Look at my jewelry, I'm lethal. These diamonds on me, they see through. I'm a Martian, they wishing they equal. I got M's like the back of VV, so give me the ball, give me the ball. Take a top shift.
What the fuck? This is crazy. Beyonce, what am I listening to right now? Did you hear the flow? Did you see the ease as well? You see our facial expressions? Beyonce spitting fire and making it look easy. What is going on? Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh, look at that. Oh, God. Oh my word. Oh my word. You know what's funny? I'm just gonna point out one thing. When I hate dancing. I can't dance. I'm the shittest dancer in the whole damn world. Don't ever ask me to dance. You meet me in real life, don't ask me. I'll embarrass myself. So I don't dance. And my wife, when we used to go out all the time, when we were like first together and used to go out, she introduced me to people, she gets drunk and dances. And that was like her thing. Always gets drunk, always dances, always giving me the eyes and wanted me to dance with her. I literally had it one time where the reason I bring this up is because where I would just be sitting there or standing there and she would just be standing in front of me dancing. And I would just be sitting there like, I'm not dancing. And she would just be dancing for like 10 minutes, just dancing, like not caring. So when I see Jay-Z just standing there and Beyonce just dancing, it just took me straight back there. My wife dances enough for both of us. Go off, Beyonce! Look at these two. Fucking hell, man. They're surrounded by all these like priceless works of art, and I'm not even joking. You could just take a snapshot of those two, hang it up on the wall, and boom, it would look so at home in that museum. No one would even like judge it in any way. They'd come in and go, "Yep, that is exactly where it's supposed to be." Is it weird to say, you know, people say game recognizes game. That's like a phrase, right? I feel like art recognizing art. That's what it feels like. There's something weirdly poetic and symbolic about Beyonce and Jay-Z looking at the Mona Lisa on the wall when I feel like they are living icons. They're living art icons. I mean, there's a reason that these singers and musicians are called artists. It's because creating music is a form of art. It's part of the arts. It's a form of art. You're able to put something together and make something beautiful. You're able to create out of nothing. Music is something that is created out of nothing. It is a form of art. So when you see these two artists in a museum, especially a famous one like that, they weirdly feel at home. And especially when you have icons like them. I mean, Beyonce makes it her freaking mission to up her levels, up her game, make her music more than just songs. And with difficulty, what I mean by that is Beyonce, if you look at her last albums, you look at like Lemonade, you look at the music that she's created, you look at what she's crafted, you look at Homecoming, she makes art. She makes like empowering music. She makes lyrics that are empowering. When she goes through something negative, she doesn't talk about her, she talks about everyone that goes through something negative. She tries to lift up people, not herself. And she does that through her music by creating things that people relate to, things that people attach to. And that is art. It makes you feel, it moves you. It is something that grabs you. It's something important to you. And that's what Beyonce's music is. And I don't know Jay-Z well enough to say that's what Jay-Z's music is, but I can absolutely say that is what it feels like Jay-Z is. Like, regardless of the music that I don't know too well, Jay-Z is that too. Jay-Z is an artist. Jay-Z is one of the biggest names on this planet. He has an unbelievable amount of fans, an unbelievable amount of people who listen to his music, who know his music, who know his name. He is huge. And that doesn't just come from nothing. Like, that doesn't just pop out of nowhere. That comes from hard work and talent and dedication and honing your skill. And if you're doing something like that and you're putting out music that is consumed by that many people, that is loved by that many people, that can only be described as one word: art. And so for me, looking at a video like this, watching a video like Apeshit, and just seeing Beyonce and Jay-Z in this museum, it feels perfect. It could not be more perfect. It feels like it fits them. It feels like that's exactly where they're supposed to be. They look at home and comfortable because, well, that's them. They're art. They're at home. That's why it feels like that. And I freaking love it. And then hearing Beyonce doing rap verses like that, especially after a song like Summer, what are we doing? That is by far, I would say, Beyonce's most heavy rap verse, like heavy rap song and heavy rap verses. That for me is that. It is Beyonce on a level I haven't seen before, on a level I can't believe. It is Beyonce doing things I haven't seen her do. A modern rap style and instrumental, a modern rap beat, and Beyonce rapping on it. And she's there with one of the biggest rappers of all time, but Beyonce's doing the heavy lifting on the rap verses. What the fuck? It's amazing. Oh, well, that was crazy. We got 2 more songs to check out. Let's jump into Boss. Oh, man. If Apeshit's anything to go by, I got a funny feeling I know what Boss is going to be about. We got some more flexing, I reckon. So that summary vibe is gone.
Real one. Ain't nothing to it. Boss. Ain't nothing to it. Real one. Ain't nothing to it. Boss. I pay the cost. Ooh, gonna take it all. I record, then I ball. I ignored a lot of calls. You ain't.
This album so far feels so much like Beyoncé and Jay-Z made this in a week. It has that vibe. Like they went away on a trip or a holiday and they were just living an extravagant lifestyle. They were flexing, they were going out and having fun, they were having a good time, they were feeling themselves, and they were like, fuck it, let's put this feeling into an album.
Talking about nothing, I ain't got no time. Got that dinero on my mind. Ooh, I got real problems just like you. Tell that bitch I don't like you. Ain't nothing to it. Real one.
Oh,
Ain't nothing to it.
oh, I love the trumpet and saxophone.
Ain't nothing to it. Real one.
Was that just
Ain't
trumpet?
nothing to it.
That's nice though.
Real one. Boss.
Let me get a beat. Yeah. 100 million crib, 3 million watch, all facts, no cap, false. Nigga, you not a boss, you got a boss. Niggas getting jerked, that shit hurts, I take it personally. Niggas rather work for the man than to work with me, just so they can pretend they on my level. That shit is irking to me. Pride over.
I'm trying to understand the lyrics a little bit here. So is Jay-Z angry at somebody? He's like saying, you're not a boss, you have a boss. He's like, people are wanting to stay on this like corporate ladder rather than working with me so they can pretend they're on the same level as me. How does that work? Is he saying he's tried to bring people under his like umbrella and bring people over to his side, but they'd rather stay at other labels because then that way they can say that they're on the same level as him because they're not working under Jay-Z, they're alongside him, and that's what he's saying? Is it some sort of story here perhaps?
Going before the fall, almost certainly.
Did he want to bring someone over to like his label and they said no, and is there a story here or is it just metaphor?
That shit is irking to me. Pride always goeth before the fall, almost certainly. It's disturbing what I gross. Survey says you not even close. Everybody's bosses to the time to pay for the office. To them invoices separate the men from the boys. Over here we measure success.
That like bar from Beyonce, that ad-lib there, when she was like not even close. She had like a growl in her voice. There was like a venom there. I love that. I love it. That was like a proper backing you up.
To them invoices separate the men from the boys. Over here we measure success by how many people successful next to you. Here we say you broke if everybody is broke except for you. Bows.
Ain't nothing to it. Real
What a different album. This really is, The Carters is really, it is a hybrid.
real one.
It doesn't feel like Jay-Z sitting on a Beyonce album or Beyonce sitting on a Jay-Z album. Again, I haven't heard Jay-Z's music, but just from what we saw on the live shows and what I know of in the past, it feels like a hybrid. It's different.
Oh yeah. Ain't nothing to it. I bust up my mama whip. My great-great-grandchildren already rich. That's a lot of brown turn on your Forbes list. Frolicking around my compound on my fortress. Oh, I be riding around with my seat reclining. Dropping my daughter off at school every morning. We slamming car doors. I be trolling on these bum whores. You ain't talking about.
I I love that line. I love that line. She's driving around and she's dropping her daughter off at school every single morning. Beyonce may be a queen, but she's still a mother, and she's doing all the motherly stuff that every mother does. And I love that. I love that. I love the highlighting it as well. It's just like, yeah, I may be doing all these things. We may be rich, we may be famous, but I'm still just taking my little girl to school and I'm just going there. But like the way she says it is like in a flex as well. This whole album feels like a flex. This whole album feels like Beyonce and Jay-Z just feeling themselves, and I love it. After the shit they went through, I love this.
Nothing, I ain't got no time. Boss, chill, tell them cops they gotta relax.
I love that they're feeling themselves. They're feeling good.
Sam, Mama getting fast now. Nothing to it, nothing to it. Real one, ain't nothing to it, nothing to it. Boss, ain't nothing to it, nothing to it. Real one, ain't nothing to it. Boss, real one.
Having that trumpet in the background, I feel like makes this song. It's such a tiny little detail, but it just lifts the whole energy of the song up. Kind of takes it away from a flex to almost a party. Instead of it being like someone maybe being like a little bit arrogant, it feels like a celebration. And you see how an instrument can like change that feeling? How other rappers and other artists and singers might do flexing albums or songs like this, and it can sometimes you can be like, come on, man. But with this, it doesn't feel like that. You're sitting here listening to it and you're happy. You're like, yeah, go on, you tell him, Beyonce. You tell him, Jay-Z. And little touches like that make that. It's genius. Very well done.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Ruby and Sir Love Blue.
We're going to rewind.
Shout out to Ruby and Sir Love Blue.
Ah, it's too cute. Ah, it's too cute. Oh my word. I swear, the blue, the blue evolution is gonna kill me. Every time we see blue from a little bubby, and now we're seeing blue in the crowd waving and smiling and jumping. We're hearing more of blue. Ah, it's surviving. She's too adorable. She's too adorable. Ah, it's so cute. Oh my word, I love how involved she is with everything. It's the best. Oh, bless her. Bless her. Oh man, kids are my weakness. If you put like a kid saying anything or any kind of parental bond with children in a song or anything like that, it's done. It's over for me. It's done. It's game over. It's done. Oh, yeah, what are we talking about? Oh my word. Anyone else did this? Any other artist? Anyone else I can think of in my head made an album where they're just flexing? It would come across arrogant. That's the truth. It would feel arrogant. I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff. It's one of the reasons I don't know that much hip hop. For me, it always felt like flexing. And as like me, I'm the complete opposite of that. And I don't mind it, but I am very much the opposite. I don't really say anything about like my life, my situation, or anything going on. I don't know. I'd say it's private, but I wouldn't say I'm like a majorly private person because I share loads about myself. And if people ask questions, I'll tell them. I'm an open book. I don't, my past and who I am and everything, I tell. So I wouldn't say I'm private. I don't know what the word is when you don't like talk about your achievements. I don't know what the word is. But yeah, it's a strange one. It's just how I am. And I'm not saying it's good or bad. So for me, that's kind of why, because I can never really attach like a lot of modern rap, I never really listened to it. And now with our hip hop journey, we're getting back into a lot of that stuff. And I'm getting to see a new side because now I have you guys. I've got people to guide me the right directions down these journeys and these avenues and show me what people know I'm going to like and what I'm going to appreciate. And I'm very lucky to have you guys guiding me. So that's why I'm saying... we've had 2 songs in a row now, which are very flexing, very like Beyonce and Jay-Z feeling themselves, feeling good, and just flexing on a lot of people. And for anyone else, I'd be sitting there going like, nah, I get it, your life is good, woohoo, right? And that may sound cynical, but it's more the fact that it's just over and over and over again. Fast cars, money, look at me, look at what I'm wearing. And it's like, for me, I'm always, like, I would just find that a bit uncomfortable. And again, I don't mean any hate towards it at all, but that's just how I've been with like a lot of that modern music. But then you have Beyoncé and Jay-Z. And they don't do that for me. I'm not listening to this, and there's no part of me that is like, oh, come on, yeah, all right, why are you telling people this? I don't have any of that. None of it. I'm just happy. I'm smiling, and I'm like, yeah, you tell them. You let them know. And I guess it's because I imagine that when all the stuff Beyonce went through and how difficult it was for her and how difficult it was for Jay-Z and all of that just being aired to the fucking world. Something that is completely private wasn't private. And everything they went through, and I can't imagine what that must have been like. Sorry, my wife just came in just to have a chat there, so there might be a random cut. So yeah, what I was basically saying was, like, you have Beyonce and Jay-Z who have had all of their like private stuff aired, that if any of us went through the same thing, the world wouldn't know. It's a private thing, but they had it all aired and it was out there for the public. You can have judgments and things, and how difficult that must have been for them as people, them as a couple, them as a family, to go through all of that. And to have it so public, and then you have this. You have them strong. You have them united. You have them making a song and an album, and they're flexing and they're comfortable and they're letting all the haters know and all the people who were giving them shit that they're good and they're fine and they're comfortable, and you have that, and I can't help but smile. I can't help but be happy. And maybe that comes from like the journey. Maybe that's what it's about. Maybe it's like you don't have someone who's putting down anybody. Maybe that's where the flexing changes for me. With Beyoncé and Jay-Z, with their song Boss, they're not putting down anyone. They're lifting themselves up. And if you're lifting yourselves up, how can anyone ever see anything wrong with that? Everyone should be able to lift themselves up. Everyone should be able to have that confidence. And I love that we're seeing it. After they went through that shit, after the things they put up with, I love it. I love it. And yeah, go on, flex. Show them what you've done. Show them what you've got. You've bloody well earned it. Let's check out Nice.
Yeah, I can do anything.
Ooh.
Yeah, hell no.
This is absolutely like Beyonce, like I've never heard.
Yeah, hell no. I can do anything. Yeah, hell no. I can do anything.
Your subpoenas and your misdemeanors was too busy touring out all your arenas. My passport is tatted, it look like it's active. I play on these planes, y'all catch me in traffic. Y'all drag me in court for that shit. Y'all back was after all of these years of drug trafficking, huh? Time to remind me.
His breath work is nuts. That flow and that timing just kept going and going and going and going. He didn't breathe in. Jeez, Jay-Z. Oh my word, I did not see that. Now, the opening was like very like bass heavy and very funky, and I liked it. But then we went straight into Jay-Z. He just came in at 100 miles an hour, didn't slow down.
Drag me in court for that shit. Y'all back was after all of these years of drug trafficking, huh? Time to remind me I'm black again, huh? All this talking back, I'm too arrogant, huh? What would you do? You knew you.
Is that real, by the way? What he just said, is that real? They brought him in court for drug trafficking. Is that real?
Couldn't fail, I have no fear of anything. Do everything well, I have no fear of jail. I was born in a trap, I have no fear of death. We all born to do that. It's just life. I'm just nice. Tonight I might raise my.
I have no fear of jail. I was born in a trap. I have no fear of death, because that's just something that happens to all of us. It's kind of sad when you think that a lot of the lines that he said, he was like talking about being reminded that he's black because he's now being brought into court about old random charges after years of like drug trafficking. He's like, okay, just reminded me that I'm black, as in showing that there's that like persecution in the system, which I mean everyone knows there is. It's not some hidden secret. I feel like everyone knows. As a British person, I know, everyone knows, right? And but then like going into the other line that again is reiterating that point: born in a trap, not worried about jail. Reiterate.
We all born to do that. It's just life. I'm just nice. Tonight I might raise my price. Great advice. Damn you, ho. Jesus Christ.
I can do anything. Yeah. Hell no. I can do anything. Yeah. Hell no.
And I'm nice. Up all night.
It's so weird seeing Beyonce on an album like this. It's so hip hop. It's so rap. It really is. It's so modern. It's so different. And I love it. I love that Beyonce is so fucking comfortable on this as well. Like, it just feels like if you listen to this for the first time, you would think every album, every song that she's ever done was like this.
Running from the lights.
Like, listen to this. It fits Jay-Z so well. His verse was brilliant because it is more comfortable for him. He's a rapper. But then Beyonce, I'm sure, is going to come in.
Cause my success can't be quantified. If I gave two fucks about streaming numbers,
Fits her so well as well.
Spotify. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. I ain't never seen a ceiling in my whole life. That's word to blue. Freestyling live. Blueprint for my jigger who never cries. I'm so nice. I'm everybody type. Goddamn right. I'm so nice. Jesus Christ. I'm better than the hype. I give you life. I can do anything.
I literally was visualizing Beyonce doing that verse, doing like her hand movements, doing her. I was literally visualizing her recording that in the booth. Was anyone else? You could like imagine her doing that. You can imagine her body movements.
Jesus Christ, I'm better than the hype. I give you life. I can do anything.
Woo! I'm better than the hype. I give you life.
Hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. I can do anything.
God, I can't believe this album. It's so different. How is this the song? How is this a song? How? After summer, I was like, all right, we're going for a summery vibe of an album. It's going to be mellow and chilled and very sensual. No, it's a freaking hip-hop album, man.
Hell no, hell no, hell no.
That's what I mean. I was saying Jay-Z sits so well at these kind of songs because it's his kind of music. Is, you know, that this is his side of the world, right? When it comes to the musical world. And you would think that, like, oh, Beyonce, you know, how's she going to sit on this? And we've heard her rap before, but not this much, right? Not like this. And it just sounds like her. She's so fucking adaptable. It's crazy. I kind of want, like, when people ask me, oh, you listen to Beyonce? I don't know Beyonce that well. Show me some of her songs. I kind of want to just show them the Carters just for the lows. I just want to be like, yeah, this is Beyonce. They'll be like, damn, I never realized Beyonce was like this. I kind of do. Like, yeah, man. This is Beyonce.
Last name gon' be here forever. And we finna float like feathers. Me and Hover do it like rebels. Most of y'all tits got pebbles. I got the rocks and the fellas. Ice lightning bolts from the heavens. Y'all gon' have to watch us eat.
Stocked up like the doomsday preppers. Anybody ever had an era when things could have been better?
Who is
Feeling
this?
like you was on a stretcher, and all you remember was a heckler. But the universe lifts that weight.
Who is this?
Then you shine like a new feather. Blessings on blessings, etc. Feeling like the best year ever. Damn, it's nice.
Every single voice that comes in on this song just fits. And it's the whole album's like that. Every single voice, every single verse, every single moment fits. It's so well arranged. It's been masterfully produced, masterfully arranged. There's nothing that snaps you out of the vibe, nothing that snaps you out of the energy. It's all so well done.
I can do anything. Yeah. Hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no.
And I'm nice. Up all night.
It's that up all night, that next part.
Running from the lights. Covered in ice.
Alright, well, that's my part one reaction is ended. Everything is love, huh? The Carters, huh? The Carters, huh? Mm-hmm. This is not what I expected. Nothing at all. If you told me Beyonce and Jay-Z were doing a collaboration album, I had in my head what I imagined this album was going to be like. And I'll be honest, even when I pressed play on Summer, it wasn't what I thought. I was like, oh, okay. I expected it to be more Beyonce focused, more like the style of music that we know she does and the style of music she brings out in her albums. I expected it to be a little bit more like that. And this isn't me saying it isn't, but it also isn't. It's a fusion, but that's not what I expected. And now it seems so freaking obvious and so like, how did I not think that it would be this? Because if this is the Carters, then it makes sense for this to be Beyonce and Jay-Z. It's going to be their love child of an album. It's going to be them. It's not going to sound like Beyonce. And I don't know Jay-Z, but I imagine it's not going to sound 100% like Jay-Z stuff. It's going to be in the middle. And for me, that's what it feels like. Considering we've seen Jay-Z perform live, we've heard some of his songs, it feels like the middle. It feels like a hybrid of Beyonce's pop and classical voice and stylization, the jazz and blues and the influence that she puts into her music. All of that is here as well. But then it's modernized by Jay-Z. And it's hip-hopified by Jay-Z. But it is. And it's this hybrid that we're left with. Where you have Beyonce doing these beautiful vocal notes and Beyonce doing these amazing tones, and you've got that like jazz influence like background in the instrumental, but then you have Jay-Z putting like modern snare and faster tempos and much more modern sounding flicks in rap vocals and lyrics on this as well, and you have a hybrid album. You have the Carters. It's not Beyonce, it's not Jay-Z, it's them. And it's not something I predicted, not something I assumed we were going to get, and it's caught me off guard. In a really good way. Because one thing I'm constantly loving is how Beyonce is constantly surprising me. How she's adaptable, how she changes, how her albums all feel different, her music all feels different. How there's no one Beyonce, how every album feels like a different Beyonce. And I feel like that's just another step of the journey that we've just seen with the Carters. From Summer being this smooth, mellow summer vibe. And then every song after that, Apeshit, Boss, Nice, all being flex, modern, rap, hip-hop, and we're just so different. It's amazing. It's so good. I can't believe it. It's a completely new side, and it is so cool. I love hearing them just flex. I love hearing that confidence. I love hearing that cockiness. I love it. And the lyrics are just matching that, and rightly so. And even having like the blues soundbite at the end. It's just so good. It's so good. It's so them. I can't believe this. Completely caught me off guard. What an awesome album so far. I can't wait to hear the other 5 songs. If the whole album is them flexing, I feel like go for it. Like they have bloody earned the right. Whew, wow. And the Apeshit video being filmed where it was filmed with the artwork is just awesome as well. Anyway, I guess that's where my reaction is going to end to part 1. I cannot wait to check out part 2. This is like nothing we've ever seen before. Yeah. I hope you've all enjoyed my reaction. Thank you so much for working. I actually think Summer might be my favorite though. There was an energy there that just really felt good. Anyway, if you enjoyed my reaction, please like, please subscribe, man. Beyonce can rap. And I mean, really rap. Jeez, Beyonce. Alright, I love all of you. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome freaking week. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next